Alright guys, guess what? I just got the tilt and I'm going to be doing my review on the tilt and how I think it flies. A lot of people are talking about how they're not really going to bag it, but let's see if it's a disc that you can just use for those nice like skip shots or just really like turn shots. So we're going to throw it just a couple different angles, Hyzer, flat, and a ton of Anhyzer. And I think I might be keeping these somewhat low to the ground to see if we get the skip. And I might throw it kind of like high on like a ton of Anhyzer. So starting off on Hyzer. Yeah, just crashed right into the ground right in front of me. Alright, we threw it on Hyzer and it just went really straight actually, because it doesn't have much glide when you throw it on Hyzer, so it just got to the ground really quick. So it just went pretty straight on Hyzer. So it just Hyzer and it just dropped right into the ground basically. Now we're going to throw it flat. Yeah, it still went really straight. Alright, throwing it flat went pretty straight with some Hyzer and then just skipped pretty hard. Still went kind of straight. Doesn't have much glide, so it just gets to the ground. So, because I've been throwing these low, so they haven't really had the time to Hyzer out yet. These first shots I'm just kind of throwing low. This next one I'm going to throw on a lot of Anhyzer and try to turn it over and then have it fight back and maybe give me a big skip. Ton of Anhyzer. Skip. I didn't have that much skip. I was hoping for a little bit more skip. So let's try that Anhyzer one more time. Alright guys, we're going to try that Anhyzer again. This time, just like roller angle. And let's see what we got. Yeah, that was okay. Just like held that Anhyzer almost all the way to the ground, Hyzered, and then had a little bit of skip to it. So we'll measure that one and then see how far that one went. But yeah, it flew pretty straight still. Alright guys, throwing the tilt on Anhyzer. So far as went the farthest, just like flexing it and then having it come back. Got it to like 251, something like that on Anhyzer. Now I'm going to throw it upside down on Anhyzer. Usually when you throw a disc upside down, it wants to, so you throw it upside down and it wants to come back like this. It acts really overstable when you throw a disc upside down. So I'm going to throw this on Anhyzer and let's see how far it goes. I don't know how far it went. We'll measure that one. Alright guys, I threw the tilt upside down 281 feet, so that's my farthest one so far. Just threw it Anhyzer upside down and just almost went like nose up and just went quite far. It didn't really look like my farthest shot, but went 281 feet. So now I'm going to move on to forehand. I'm going to start off on throwing it super Anhyzer. Yeah, it was okay. Now I'm going to throw the tilt on a thumber. That never came out of it. It literally just held that angle all the way to the ground. That did not work. Alright guys, I really like how the tilt flies. Upside down goes pretty far, but it does hurt your thumb. So I think my favorite way to throw it is just almost just a roller angle. Just have it come out. It actually goes really straight for me because it doesn't have that much glide. Usually overstable discs are gonna hook up really hard, but this thing's so overstable. You throw it and it just goes straight and it never has time to fade on you because it just fades right to the ground. So I like how it throws. Thank you to all you guys who subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys. Gonna throw it a lot of Anhyzer again. Boom! That just hit and crashed. Boom!